everybody, and welcome back. My name is Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. So, this is kind of a weird one. So May 7th, 2024, I started a weight loss journey, and I've done well. But all the time I wrote everything I ate down. And as I started developing recipes, sorry, that's my calorie page. I would write recipes in the back of my book. This is my first journal, so it's referenced a lot because it has some of the initial recipes, but it's got my calorie counts for my most commonly eaten foods. Now, for me, it initially started as one, to try and lose weight, but two, I had a lot of health problems, and I was like, what's going on? So, I knew I had to lose weight. I knew this, that, and the other. So I started writing every single thing I ate down. If I have a stick gum, if I put a stick gum in my mouth, it goes in the journal. And that's actually benefited me in numerous ways, because if I get busy, I forget to eat. So if I've had 3 days with under 600 calories in a row, I know that on day 4, I really have to make an effort to remember to eat, to pay attention, to force myself to eat. Because if I get busy, then I just stop being hungry. And I'll realize one day I was painting and doing some art and stuff, and I had breakfast at like 10:30, and it was like 3 in the stinking morning. I was like, oh, I haven't eaten anything. I should eat. I wasn't hungry. I just realized that I hadn't eaten and ate. So it helps with that. But the surprise thing I didn't realize is that when I was writing down all the recipes and stuff, which was great, I also, obviously the recipes, I know what goes in it. So, my lentil beef, broken noodle soup, all sorts of stuff, right? But it did something else. It let me know what I ate the most often. So I can tell, I love chicken, and I eat chicken a lot. I can tell you that my breakfast I have memorized. I've had the same breakfast for months, but I can tell you I have an omelet almost every day. Right now it is what is today? The February 27th, I think it says. So oh no, February. Uh-oh, I think I might have missed a day. I did. Shoot. How did I do that? At some point I have double marked today. I'll have to find it. But the 21st. I can tell you that I had an omelet for dinner tonight. I had an omelet for dinner last night, so that's 2 in a week. I had a omelet for dinner the night before, or lunch the day before. No omelet here, but I had the egg cups. So now I'm at 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 eggs that I've had that week. And then an egg sandwich, so we're at 10. But I can look back and I can say, wow, I eat a lot of eggs. And if I wasn't writing it down, I might not notice. Now, obviously, you do not need to go to the extreme that I did. I definitely take some things a little far. But do it for a month or two, or write down all the meals you make. like if you're cooking for your family, and kind of like an idea. Like if you make pancakes and scrambled eggs for breakfast, did you make more scrambled eggs, more pancakes? Was it because one kid doesn't eat scrambled eggs or doesn't eat pancakes? Did you substitute in because eggs are high or not as available near you? What is it? And then you'll kind of like have an idea of what you buy the most. And then you can kind of organize how you buy and how you shop and what's so important. Like I know I eat a lot of eggs. I know I eat a lot of chicken. So when chicken goes on sale, it is a priority. If chicken is on sale and steak is on sale, even if they're both 99 cents a pound, I am still going to be stocking up more on the chicken because that's what I tend to eat. I mean, I'll get a couple of steaks, but just as a, for instance, that's kind of what I do. So writing down everything you eat for a month or two and like going back and looking can kind of help you know what you consume the most of. And you know, and again, I'm very much so the weirdo who absolutely has hit a point of obsession with her grocery bill, I think. Like a dangerous obsession. I have to always try and like get a lower price and what's the best and this and that. Like it's weird. So I I'm obsessed with it, but most people are not going to be as obsessed as me. This has been a growing obsession since 2013. I moved to Florida and my grocery bill more than doubled in Southwest Florida. And so then I was like, oh crap, I became interested in what was going on. But then in fall, I want to say, I could have been spring. Anyways, later on that year, I came back up. Oh, you know what it is? I came back up twice. I came back up in the fall for a wedding and in the summer for a family reunion. And one of those two times, I saw Florida oranges. And the oranges, both the loose oranges and the bagged oranges that were from Florida, were about half the price in Illinois that they are in Florida. They always say, oh, it's all the transportation costs. Well, what are you doing? The oranges are from Florida. So then I became intrigued. I mean, like, I would tell people that I was getting milk for like $1.50-ish a gallon. They're like, you're lying. I'm like, I'm not lying. That milk is just cheap, right? And I went up and it was actually like at Aldi. It was like really cheap at one of the Aldis I stopped by. It was like $1.28 a gallon. This was back in like the 2010s. And so I took a picture because nobody believed me that milk was that cheap. So I took a picture and I took it back down. I was like, see, I told you. I had my kid in the picture so that my friends would believe me that I didn't just like Photoshop it or something, which I guess I could have still, but yeah, so I was like, okay, well, why are groceries so expensive in Florida versus in Illinois? I'm like, oh, you know, you're close to a distribution center. I mean, that's close, or that's true. We do have, you know, some food giants in the area. Sorry. But it's clearly something more. And then last year I was in Florida for my brother's wedding. My kid went on a cruise with everybody else. I stay with my folks, and February, March, that's when they start to harvest strawberries in Florida. I don't know if you're aware, but I mean, it's hard work. Oh my gosh, I felt so bad for them picking strawberries in the field because it's done by hand and like all hunched over. It's a chore. but they were $2 a pound. And, it was Strawberry Fest in Plant City. It was, everywhere. And $2 a pound. I'm like, what the heck? Why are they so expensive? When I got up to Illinois, I thought, there was going to be something and they were going to be even more. But no, they were $1 a pound in Illinois. So again, half the price. And at that point, now this was March, the middle of March, my interest turned into an obsession. Hence the reason I started this channel. Hence the reason I noticed the egg thing. Hence all of it. But for me, data helps me. I like to know my numbers. I like to know what I'm doing. And so for me, the food journal is a way to keep track of everything that I eat and then build from there. So I know I need to keep chicken. I know I need to keep eggs. Red pepper and onion are big. I know that I need both an orange cheese and a white cheese. So either like a mozzarella provolone to make things like mini pizzas, or some sort of orange cheese for like omelets and tacos and stuff. But it allows me to know what things I eat the most, what meats. I know that I eat ground meat a lot because I eat things like burgers and tacos and taco bowls and things that call for beef. So it kind of lets me know. And it also, so not only did it let me know what I eat a lot of, it let me know what I don't eat a lot of, or what I don't need to get as much of. And then I'm not throwing it away, because I would love to be the girl who has a salad 2 days a week, or two times a day, but I am not that girl. I did try doing salad a couple of different times. Neither time did it take in the past year. So quit trying, because it's a waste of money. Like, quit buying a bag of salad or a head of lettuce if you're just gonna throw it away. So it helped me know that too. And I knew I wasn't a fan of lettuce, but I also knew I was on a diet, especially at the beginning. It wasn't a weight loss journey so much as I just considered it a diet. And so the things I would have bought if I hadn't been writing it down, I would have automatically bought a lot of lettuce, a lot of produce I don't eat, a lot of stuff like that. I would end up collapsing my diet and throwing out so much food. But by writing it down and taking it slow and just like knowing everything, I had some success, as well as I've saved money, and that was just kind of that hidden benefit. I did not do it at all to be frugal, but allowed me to analyze what I eat, how much of I eat, and how much I need to get. So today's tip is to write down either A, all of the meals that you eat, or B, all of the meals your family eat. Break it up into ingredients, or at least main ingredients, so you know what to get. And then pay attention. And then in a month or two, go back over it and see where the correlations are. See what you're eating a lot of. Are you eating 5 pounds of chicken a week? Maybe get more chicken. If you're eating 5 pounds of ground beef, get that. Anyways, again, my name's Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. So today's tip is to journal your food, so you find out what you're eating. Anyways, again, I'll be sharing 365 tips for frugal living. If you want to hear more, please hit like and subscribe. I'll see y'all tomorrow.